Life just can't stay the same. You cannot stay the same where you are. You're always changing. And it seems that the hardest part of the human experience is to let go. Before I was just thinking, letting go of the people you love, letting go of the places, of the memories, but not just that. Let go of the old version of you, let go of the ways this doesn't exist. Somehow you just become different and you operate in such a different level, not like a child anymore. And to me it's hard accepting that this child ways are gone. I'm different. Like today I woke up with the neck pain. Why? Why I woke up with the neck pain? Apparently because I chose the wrong position to sleep. I don't know what's wrong with my sleep position, but it didn't happen to me before. And it's because my body is aging. I cannot eat junk food all the time like I was doing when I was younger. I'm a responsible adult right now. And it's like, it's different. It's different. And I'm kind of having rebellion against it. Rebellion against adulthood. I thought I would never be like other adults and different. There are lots of things in adulthood that's amazing. One of the part of it that you can buy things and you can buy anything you want almost. But another part, you just always think about money. And when did this happen? That in order for me to do something, the first thing I think is about money. Of course, we all live in the same world, more or less, where we exchange things and experiences for money. So that's why we think about it, and it's logically and it's normal. Yeah, I know. But I was operating in a different way before. Like right now I'm thinking that I would like to move to a different place, to a different country. And the first thing I'm thinking about is about money. How will I sustain myself? How me and my husband will sustain our family? What if like we're gonna have a child, and like where are we gonna live and what are we gonna do there? How are we gonna make money, you know? And those are normal questions to ask, and I understand. It's like, it's nothing wrong with this. But before, I wasn't thinking that way. Was I stupid before, less thoughtful, less responsible? Maybe. But before, when I wanted to go somewhere, I was just going. I had enough money for tickets and I was just going there. That's it. Sometimes I didn't even have enough money for tickets, I was borrowing them. And I was just going there. And now things become more complicated. I'm operating in a different way. I own things now. I wasn't owning anything before now. Like, owning thing, why do I need to own anything? Like, as I said in the previous video, moving from one place to another make us realize how much crap we own, just like accumulating things, so many, and you're having hard time of letting go of many of the things because you spend money on that, right? And lots of things you cannot just resell, you have to throw them out. It's also about, I'm also concerned about environment, why we are buying things and we just like throwing them away. And where they after? They on our lands, on our landfill, on our Mother Earth. because we don't like them anymore, because we don't need them anymore, because the purchase was impulsive. And we made a big move in our family. Instead of paying rent, we paying a mortgage now, and like we kind of own this apartment. We are the owners, so we have full responsibility for the apartment. And now when the oven doesn't work, it's not about landlord, it's about you. And we have like completely, totally different way of responsibility for the space we live in right now. Even before like living on the place where we were renting, we also were trying to make our best to make it cozy and nice and convenient. But now it's like 50% more we try, you know, we want to do some things with the walls, we want to fix that, so many things. And your mind is just occupied with the things you own. It's like you don't own things, they actually own you. The more things you own, the more your mind is occupied. Like, think about, metaphorically, about cars, right? I don't know, maybe some of you, I don't think, it's not really my audience, but maybe some of you would like to have a collection of cars, like beautiful, like fancy, maybe old style, vintage, or not vintage, maybe very like new, like high-tech cars, you know. But imagine you're owning these cars, or maybe yachts, you know, because it's cool. You can go on these cars anywhere, you can go on these yachts anywhere to travel. But now you have to have a space to put these cars in, and you have to take care of each car, because if it just stays and you don't use it, like, it becomes bad. You need to take care of each part of it. You need to make sure you take care of the space where your car stays, or your boat. And it's like you own things, but do you really own them, or do they own you? Because now you have to worry about it, because they are so expensive. You spend so much money on that, and you were working so hard to earn this money, and now you're attached to it. The more, because money is energy, and the more money you put into this object, it's like the more energy you put, but it's like gone, it's past. It doesn't exist anymore. But it's like there as a physical representation, and often even you don't need this thing anymore, it kind of becomes like a burden, because you cannot let go of it, right? Because it costs you money, and money is time is energy, you know. It costed you that amount of your life. I feel when I think about the things that I own in terms of like taking care of it, it's like I'm not really living, I'm just worrying about things. It's very joyful process to paint the walls in the apartment in the new apartment you just bought, and to make some shelves and some decorations and buy some furniture and just like move it around. It's always such a like big fun in my mind, but in reality it's just like money you know. And I thought, as a creative person who has time and who has like vision and ideas, I can do so many things with my own hands. I don't need to buy things, you know. I can just like buy crap furniture and renovate in it, and to paint walls on my own, to do some decorations on my own. But that is materials also, and materials are also money. And now I have this bunch of materials that looks like garbage on my balcony, and I feel overwhelmed with this, because now I need to do something with this, and I realize it's actually not as easy as I thought first, as it looks on Pinterest or YouTube videos. You know, there's like so many things you need to consider, so many tools you need to buy, so many like, and it's not just a hobby, you know. It's expensive. It's expensive not just in terms of time and money, but also in terms of space, because you need to store these like things somewhere. It's just so much more complicated than I thought like it would be in my mind. But it's okay. Like all these things is fine. The things that I'm concerned the most about it, that I feel in these worries and thinking all the time how to make things work, I'm losing my joy. If I'm not joyful, if I don't feel joy, what is the point of any of this, you know? It doesn't matter what you do. Are you in rented apartment, or you own your apartment, or you paid mortgage for that, or you are buying your furniture, or you're making your furniture, you spending more money, less money, it doesn't really matter. It's all about how much joyful you are throughout the process. And I feel we are so like thoughtful about these things, we think a lot, that we don't even feel life anymore like we were feeling before. We don't do like breathing and meditation, you know, as an activity. Now we just choosing things on Temu or marketplace in Facebook, or like thinking like, I don't know, and I guess, yeah, it's all fine because it's temporary, right? But what, it's not temporary? Everything is temporary. Life is temporary. There is always things that come and go in your life. There are different periods in your life. It's about you dealing with these things and going through these things with joy and love, and not losing yourself, not losing your presence, not losing your love and appreciation for love. And I feel I'm losing it. It's slipping away, and it scares me, you know. It's like, it scares me where it could, this kind of like full adulthood responsibilities, city life could lead me, you know. I was never aiming for this. I was aiming for something else, and this something else was blurry and unclear, and it still is. And I guess if you're something else, what you're aiming for, it's blurry and unclear, you just ending up somewhere where everybody else is, you know. And you're not that different like from everybody else, and you're not that much outside of the box. You're actually in the box. You're doing just the same stuff as everybody else doing around. Even it seems mad, but just what else to do here? Yeah, today I feel emotional. I don't know, as you can see, there are some tears, but it's okay. Sometimes I'm like this. If you're on this channel long enough, you see me. Sometimes I cry, sometimes I love, and this just like waves of emotions always coming through me. It just becomes heavy. The life becomes heavier with the responsibilities and the things you own. It's like there's like pressure, you know, there is no ease, and you are creating this pressure, not even pressure of the things you own and responsibilities. It's like even pressure of your own past, of the identity you was collecting through the entire life, thinking that I'm this, and it's like you have more memories, you have more information to carry with you about you and about the road and about the people, and it just creates weight and unease. And it seems to me actually that's why we age, because we store all these things. We store it, you know. We cannot let go of things. We cannot let go of past, of memories of who we are, of what we own. we own ourselves. Like, why do we have all these pictures and memories? Yay, it's nice to look at them, to kind of thinking, oh, that's me, right? I went there. And maybe it provokes some good emotions within you, that you've been in those places. But to me, it's actually mostly, I feel the absence of that. I'm not there anymore. I'm not this girl anymore. And it's just like a reminder to myself that I'm like changed and the things changed. So I don't know, why do I have so many pictures on my phone? I actually deleted all of my pictures for the last 10 years about a year ago, and I had conversation with my friends about it, and they're like, no, you're crazy, you've been to so many places, and like how can you just like let go of all these things and delete all of them? And they kind of they didn't make me, but okay, they influenced my decision to restore all these pictures. And now I want to just do the same. So I have still all these pictures and memories, and it just disconnects you from the present moment, from the essence of life, from who you really are. And you lose yourself in these false identities. And with age, you collect more and more of these false identities of what are you, what are the people, what world is. Really, I'm having a hard time right now to just not lose myself. I found something precious. The essence of life, the essence of who I am. It's always here, it's always with me. All I need to do is just breathe. I don't know why it's so easy to forget about it. Once you found it, you're like, yeah, I got it, I will never lose it again. Now I know, now I understand. Like, I know I'm just part of like everything of God, of love, and it's just, I'm just pure joy, pure love, and I know this, but you forget, and you lose yourself, and you need to remind and pull yourself back again and again and again and again. And I'm just so afraid that I will not be able to come back. It's like you have to go in this world and just in this material world and just deal with these things and just like live your life, right? Because it's life, it's beautiful, you're here to live it. But it's like you're losing the essence of who you are in this. Can it be that you are doing all these things that we are doing? I don't know, like, and at the same time not losing yourself in these worries and constantly trying to fix things around and these thoughts. In a theory, yes, I guess it can be in a theory, but on practical terms, I don't understand how to do this. Like, your mind just always goes somewhere because there is so many things you need to do. And after, you just feel overwhelmed and tired. And it's like the day is gone, the week is gone, the month is gone, the 10 years of your life is gone. And now you're old and you're waking up with the pain in your neck because you slept in the wrong position. How did this happen? I always try to bring these videos to some positive conclusions about life and love. And I intend to share love and light through these videos. I don't intend to just sit and complain that I feel overwhelmed with my perfect life. But I just feel that way. And the thing that I promised to myself and to you and to this channel, that I will be honest. Because to me, my way, my path is like honesty, just brutal honesty with yourself and with other people. That's something I hope I will never lose. So yeah, I feel like this, overwhelmed and not really knowing what to look forward in this new stage of my life of adulthood. It is what it is. And I love you. Thank you so much for being here.